Hi guys, today I'll be talking to you guys about solo practitioners, branding for that type of business versus branding for corporate mental health care businesses. And are they different? So we're going to break it down. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about branding. So branding is a promise that you make to your people, and you do it in a consistent way. And from there, also, branding is how people perceive you, whether that be voice, whether that would be your personality, whether that be your colors, your photos and imagery and your graphics, as well as your story. So these all kind of play in. There's 7 brand elements, and all of these elements have to speak to what you're about and how you want to be viewed in the public. And that promise that you make, that's basically your brand statement. So this is your mission statement. And this brand mission statement is what you're going to offer to your people. And that's so key. So I just wanted to make sure that I outlined what branding is. Now, the first one I'm going to start with is the solo practitioner option for branding. Now, I would say when you're doing branding for a solo practitioner, normally they would use just their name. And from there, the name is already a legal name, so you could just use that as your base. And from there, you would build off your brand in your own personality, stretching that out a bit. And basically, because you're branding from your own name, you want to ensure that you understand yourself very, very well. Because from there, you're going to create an authentic brand that's going to reflect that personality that you have. And that's also going to really showcase what you're good at, what your interests are, and what you're aligned to. And from there, that's going to help with developing imagery and developing, some kind of typography, colors, the way that we speak to your people. So those are different aspects to look at when you come to designing anything in that. And this approach is called the inside out approach, because we're basically looking inwards to ourselves, understanding ourselves on what we want to do as a professional, and then we echo that out. So we churn it outwards, and how can we take what we want to do from the inside and then echo it out to our people in a visual way, also in a way that is through video, social media, anything like that, that would echo yourself louder. And in my opinion, going the route of just being a solo practitioner and using your own name, to me by far is the easiest way to brand. To brand a corporate mental health business, there's going to be a lot of challenges here, because we're basically creating a brand from thin air. We're just, poof, here it is. Here's my brand. Here's my name and my colors. So this is very, very hard to try and figure out, like, what kind of things do I want to put together. So you're basically crafting this from scratch. So there's no baseline, I guess you could say. And normally when you're branding for corporate, you're looking at a team of people. So maybe from there you can try to have a meeting with your team and find what kind of common ground everyone has. And then from there you can build up a brand from that type of valuable information, where you can see who has these certain beliefs and who has these certain interests, and craft some kind of brand through that. But it is rather challenging, because you do have to start from nothing. So if you have great creativity and you're able to, come up with some really great things and be able to align who your business is and what kind of story you can build upon that, and to figure out your ideal customer, then you should be fine. Those are basically the two different ways of branding. Now, yes, there are some differences. So again, I'm just going to run it down. So for solo practitioners, usually they use their name, their legal name, and from there, they would build off of their authentic personality. And that's rather easy because you already have the building blocks. You know your personality, you know what your interests are, you know what you're good at and what you can talk about. So from there, you just have to put all the things together like a puzzle, and from there, the visuals just come fairly easy. Now, where you're coming in as a corporate mental health care brand, then from there you have to find some kind of mid-ground between you and your team, and what do you all believe in, and what do you guys all value and interests. Those are what are going to help you build your brand. And what are the things that you're good at? What do you want to be known for? That also is included into building your brand. But again, the corporate is a bit of a harder approach to trying to brand a corporate brand when there's so many people behind it. So you just have to find some common ground there. Whereas the other side of things on a solo level, you're just basically looking at yourself and how can you translate that into visuals. So yes, they are different. Now it really comes down to your goals as an owner. As a business owner, are you looking to start off small and then expand out into corporate, a big corporate job or big corporate facility with a team of people? Or are you just looking to stay solo? And there's a lot of different ways you can look at it. So again, it's really coming down to you. But in the very end of things, if you were to brand yourself under a different name as a solo practitioner, if you're concerned about your name being out there, it doesn't really matter. I know many people have asked me that question. Christina, I don't really want to showcase my name, my real name. I want to change it and come up with another unique name. Now, when it comes to that, you'll have to kind of build some reputation behind that name. But at the same time, in the very end, people connect with other people. They don't connect with brands. So either way, if you're going to be using your name or not, they're still going to get to know you and you as a person, you as your name, Christina. So there's no way around that. In my opinion, they're still going to get to know you. But yes, that was basically it for today's video. I hope that you've learned something, and comment below on whether you want to do a solo practitioner branding or if you want to do branding for corporate. And if you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. Thanks guys, have a good one. Bye.